Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Teresa with TH Creates. I am bringing you a Michael's haul today. It is a beautiful, beautiful rainy and cool fall day in Texas. To me, that is the perfect weather to be in the studio. It makes me so creative. I've got my coffee, I've got my YouTube station set up, all my favorite shows playing, and wanted to work through this haul. So I had not planned on picking up any more Christmas stuff this year. I've mostly been shopping online. I know that if you've spent any time in your local craft stores, you've noticed that the amount of actual card making supplies has dwindled over the years. Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's here in the US. It really just hasn't been a great offering lately, and a lot of them have been clearancing out their products recently, and so I just wasn't even going to bother stopping in. But I'd been seeing videos about this year Michael's kind of stepping up their game and actually having a decent selection. So I thought after an appointment this week, I would go check them out. Now, I set a budget for myself and it was about 60 bucks. I had to quickly throw that out the window. I really didn't plan on buying anything, to be honest with you, but I said if I do find something, I absolutely have to have it. 60 bucks, that's it. I ended up spending 100 bucks. It'll be okay. It'll work out. It was my spending money, so it's fine. I'm happy with what I got, so that's fine. Now, the sale was 40% off at Michael's for their Christmas items. Normally, I would wait for a deeper discount at Michael's or a coupon on top of the 40% off that included sale items. However, either they didn't order a lot of the product or it had already been blown out. There just wasn't much left. And it could have been a combination of both. It could have been, hey, we're just trying this out and it was blown out, or I don't know. There just wasn't a whole lot left. So I grabbed what I could and I ended up spending the $100, busting my budget, which always happens anyway. So I wanted to share with you what I got though. So again, it was 40% off. These paper pads are the large Recollections paper 12 by 12 pads. There are 48 sheets in each, and I believe they're all, they're single-sided. That's what I thought. Okay, so it's $20 per pad, and I think I paid, $10.20 per paper pad on these large ones. And so I wanted to go ahead and show you what I got. I did not pick up everything that they had. There were two paper pads that they had in stock, two 12 by 12s, that I ended up not picking up while I was there. And one of them, I got the smaller size to see if it was something that I would like. There were three of them, I'm sorry. One of them I got a smaller size to see if I would like the pattern paper before I went up to the larger size, because it's not typically kind of my style. And then one of them was a basics pack, and it was, the paper seemed extra thin. It didn't seem as thick as normal. And so I ended up leaving that one. And then also there was another one, a really nice one, but it was more of a neutrals color. It was a lot of kind of creams and beiges, which is pretty. It just wasn't a priority after spending $100 already. So I may go get that one later if it's still available. But this is what I did get. So I ended up getting the larger one, the 12 by 12 on the Christmas plaids, because this is just a great basics to have, in my opinion. Like, everyone needs to have plaids as a great base for cards in their stash. So that is what I got, the 12 by 12. These will be perfect for Christmas card making, nice backers. It's got a good weight to it. Really nice paper. Perfect Christmas plaids. I'm loving these. I've been eyeballing the Echo Park. It's either Echo Park or Cartabella. I know there's sister companies, but it's the tartan, and I really want those. So I've been waiting for them to go on sale so I can pick those up. So this will do in the meantime until I can get that tartan pack. But these are really nice, just basic Christmas colors, some with some nice gold foiling on them. Perfect plaids for, like I said, Christmas card making. It looks like there's two of each, and I don't know if they repeat. They haven't so far, so they do not. This is actually two of each. So I guess 48 pages, it's 24 designs in here. So that's nice. So in blues and greens now. And like I said, some of them have some of the gold foiling on it, so that's really nice. More reds and blues. Nice foiled dot. Really nice. Really nice basic. And then that is just, it looks like a solid blue. I'm trying to see if there might be a slight pattern to it. There might be, there is a slight pattern. It's a blue on blue tonal pattern. I don't think you can see it very well, probably in this light, but there is a slight pattern to it. Anyhow, that one. And then I did pick up this Snow Globe Vellum pack. I think this will be a really pretty addition to some Christmas cards or winter cards. So let me see. This is a 12 by 12, 24 sheets. Again, this was $20. So I got it for $10.20. Oh, and then this one's quarters. You can see the different designs. Solid sheet of snowflakes. These are really, really pretty. I've been using vellum a lot more in my craft space to either put over a really bright pattern paper to kind of tone it down. Like if I want that pattern to show through, but it's too bright and I want to tone it down and really have the focal point on that element in the center. Vellum's a nice way to do that. I also like using the vellum, like these would be really pretty in the shaker cards, like snow globes and stuff like that to have in the background. I like having vellum in the background, pattern vellum in the background to really kind of highlight those and make them pop so that they're not just kind of blah in the background. There's a little bit of dimension. That's a really pretty one. Oh, this is pretty. Yes, I like that one a lot. I think that one's my favorite so far. So I've been using a lot more vellum. And these are perfect to have. Perfect to add to your paper collection. And that is that. Okay, next is Christmas cheer. Grab my scissors. Like I said, some of these were in 12 by 12, and then on the sides there were, so it was in one of those, it wasn't a whole rack or anything. It was one of those, or like an aisle. It was one of those center racks, like in the center of the aisle where they have just kind of it displayed in one of the little four-sided rounders, or not rounders, but you know, stations, and that's how they were. And like I said, it was blown out. There were a lot of holes there, a lot of missing pieces. So it, like I said, I grabbed what I could, what I saw. So some of them were 12 by 12. It looked like they probably at one point, all of them had a coordinating 6 by 6. But that wasn't the case in my store. Some of them did not have a coordinating, not coordinating, but and also a 6 by 6 size. And so again, I grabbed what I could. Some cut aparts, Christmas trees, snowflakes. This is a nice collection. It's kind of got the olives, a lot of green, some gray in here. The colors are nice, but they're a little bit muted, so it's a little more traditional, like the Santa here. A lot of grays and shadows, some more cut aparts here, or journal cards, whatever. So just your traditional colors, just a very traditional feel with this one. So just a nice basic paper pad with this one. Here we go. Some banners, warm wishes, winter cheer, a nice background paper, some additional plaids in some of this collection. Very pretty. Trees, snowflakes. It's like a blizzard scene. More words, let it snow, love, let's get cozy, and that is it. So that was the Christmas cheer. And then I really am excited about to look through this one. So this one is a Cottage Christmas, and I kind of flipped through these real quickly while I was in the store. I didn't even have a basket because, like I said, I was just going to take a look. I wasn't going to buy anything. Famous last words. All right. And so I just went to the front with my hands, my arms loaded down with paper. This is a really pretty plaid, but this is what I was hoping for. So this one has a nice vintage feel to it. Music sheets. Yes, the nice classic Santa. So it does have a nice vintage feel to it. The colors are the richer colors, the darker red, the darker green. There's some cut aparts. More holly. Some collage bits of old ephemera. Winter town scene. Some wood grain. Some journal cards. Looks like some quilting bits, and this is kind of what I was hoping to find in some of this. I have a lot of dies and stamps that have more of a folk kind of feel to them, I guess is what I'm thinking. Kind of that Scandinavian kind of folk feel, and I was hoping for some patterns like that that would kind of lend itself to those because I really wanted to use those this year. To use those dies. It's a cable knit sweater, feels, stripes. Some of these large ones that can still be cut down and used for card making. It's a pretty green plaid. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. See, more of that kind of quilted look. Hoping it lends itself to that Nordic feel. Some more of the little village scene. Some polka dots. I like the holly on the red background. It's got a little bit of the, let's see if you can see some of that, some of the foiling dots in there. Some stripes, and then finally some snowflakes. So that's really pretty. Okay, the next one is Holiday Chic. Look at that, pretty city scene. This one is a lot more feminine looking. This has kind of a watercolor feel to it. Kind of look to that plaid. There's some cut aparts. I really like that they've incorporated some of the watercoloring to lighten it up, and then some of the pink with some of the traditional colors. It's really pretty. This is a really pretty, and again with the foiling in there. This is a really pretty pad, very feminine, very pretty, something a little non-traditional, which is good to have. I like doing a variety of different cards, some for kids, some for adults, some that are more traditional. Here's some cut aparts, some city scenes, banners, ornaments, holly leaves, snow and presents, just a very feminine collection. Journal cards, really pretty, single-sided paper, some pretty stripes. I like the poinsettia on the pink. Snowflakes, more ornaments, with 3 on this one. It's more of that watercolor kind of plaid, pretty poinsettias, and then a full page of that city scene again. And then some additional cut aparts, so you can see all those. And that is it for the Holiday Chic. And then, let's see, Candy Brights. So I picked this up because it just looked like a lot of fun. And it does not disappoint. Look at that foiling, almost that holographic kind of foiling on those. That is so pretty. And I guess this, oh, this looks like that striped candy, that old-fashioned striped candy. Again, with some holographic foiling in the stripes. Some cut aparts. Deck the halls, happy holidays. Christmas trees with more foiling. That pink foiling in there. Some lights. These are adorable. Stockings. Various images. Some of that old-fashioned candy and peppermints. Some pretty foiled tags. You can see the shine. Hope that comes through. Oh, it's like that ribbon candy. Old-fashioned ribbon candy. Got that disco-looking Christmas ornaments. It's pretty snowflakes. Banners. More snowflakes. It's the merriest time of the year. Ah, some sprigs, but nice foiled in pink. Cut aparts. Holly jolly. Some peppermints. More foiling and cut aparts. And some pretty stripes. Very nice. That's a lot of fun. I think this is probably my favorite of the whole collection. Okay, so along with that, I picked up some card bases. I typically use the Nina Solar White cardstock to make my card bases with. I like doing a top folding card. I don't do a lot of slimline cards, but I do like them. I occasionally will do a slimline card, and they had these there. They were $6.99 a piece. Again, I got them for like 40% off, so I think that ended up being like $350 something like that. So I thought, you know what, with the foiling on the edges and the envelopes that go with them, which is really the bigger deal is the envelopes, I thought, why not? So it was 24 in the set. And the reason I was so eager to pick those up is because they actually had slimline paper, pre-cut slimline paper. They had it ready to go. And so I thought, well, this makes all of it just that much easier. So let me cut these open. And these are different from the 12 by 12 packs. Let me see. So they did not have the Say Freeze, this one that I'm cutting here, in the 12 by 12. They did have peppermint stripe in the 12 by 12, but I did not get it because I got it in the slim line and also the 6 by 6. So I ended up not picking up the big 12 by 12 pack. Oh no, hope I didn't rip it. Okay. And then, and Juniper Frost, I did not see in the big 12 by 12. So let's go ahead and start with that one. So again, this is the slim line. Oh, and these are double-sided. Okay, so I'll lay them out like this. Very pretty. That's nice. Double-sided, already cut to size. Cut aparts if you want. Again, this is the Juniper one. Really pretty blues and greens mixed in here. Nice blues and greens. They're really nice. Those are pretty. Look at that. Really pretty. I don't see any kind of foiling on any of these, which is not a problem. These are great background pieces though. And then there you go. So that was the Frosted Juniper. And again, I got the Frosted Juniper also in the 6 by 6. And so I'm not gonna open that up and flip through the whole thing since we just went through the slimline pack, but there's the 6 by 6. I did not see a 12 by 12 in this one. I'm sure it was probably available at one time, but again, just blown out. So here is the Say Freeze. This one I did not see in the 12 by 12 either. Oh, how cute. How cute is that? I did not see this in the 12 by 12 either. It was probably available and I just didn't see it. It might not have been available ever, or it might have just been blown out at my location. These are really, really cute backgrounds for slimline cards. I like that they're already cut. I like that I was able to pick up some cardstock for those. That's a really cute. That would make a really cute and easy slimline card. Okay, and so I got that in the slimline, and then I also picked up the Just Say Freeze. Say there's some cut aparts in there in the 6 by 6. It looks like some of the papers might be a little bit different That's why I'm flipping through here, but they're really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, peppermint stripe. That was the next one. Now, there was a 12 by 12 peppermint stripe, but I ended up not picking it up just because, like I said, I had blown the budget, and I decided to go ahead and get it in the 6 by 6 since it was available in that size. And if I decide to go back later and pick up more of them, the pink, that's pretty. Then I can pick up those that I missed the first time around. I might actually pick up another one of those Candy Brights as well to have. All that foiling on those papers was really pretty. I liked it quite a bit, so can't wait to get started on card making with that. So that was Peppermint Stripe Slimline, and then here is the Peppermint Stripe 6 by 6. That's pretty, the pink in that. So some of the same patterns, some that might be a tad bit different. I wonder if the 12 by 12 is the same as this or not. Don't know. So again, I might pick that up. Okay, so Holiday Elegance. This one they did have in the 12 by 12, but I did not pick it up because I ended up getting the 6 by 6 version. And because this isn't typically my style, I wanted to see if I was going to get much use out of this before I invested in the full 12 by 12 size. I mean, it's beautiful paper. It really is. But I just didn't know if I was going to use it. Very pretty. Merry and Bright. If I end up using this paper pad and falling in love with it, then I might go back and get the 12 by 12. It's a very pretty paper pad. Again, just not typically my style. So I just wanted to see how I would use it up before I decided to invest in the larger one. And those 6 by 6s were $5.99, and I think I paid, it looks like I might have paid $3.05 for them. Same with the Slimline, $3.05, $5.99 regular price. They also had a lot of pre-cut die cuts and embellishments there. I picked up this set of just basic Merry Christmas cards. I think that I'm going to be hosting a Christmas card making party coming up in early December for some friends of mine. Just pull out my stash and let them have fun. And these are perfect for that because it's just so easy. And so I went ahead and picked up a package of those. And then one of the cutest things, I picked up this Christmas specialty glitter is what they're calling it. So these are little Santas. And I thought that these would be so cute in a shaker card. And they are absolutely, well, mostly adorable. Okay, so really adorable. If you stare at them up close for too long, a little bit creepy, so don't do that. So, but really adorable like this. So in a shaker card should be perfect. So anyhow, okay, got to clean up that mess. Santa's everywhere now. Anyhow, I hope that you enjoyed. If you were considering going out to Michael's, I encourage you to rush out to your local Michael's store and go ahead and pick up the paper pads that you enjoyed, you know, at the 40% off, just so that you have them. I don't know how long they're going to last. Like I said, my local craft store here in Texas was blown out. So I might have to look for a few more places to see what else is available. I hope you enjoyed. Please click the subscribe button so that you'll receive notifications anytime I post a new video. Have a wonderful day.